Yo, bendición, what up, everybody? This is El Conquistador back with another video. I know it's been a while. This is my second take because I wasn't feeling the first one. So I'm going to try and speed this up. If you haven't seen my last video, it's a snippet of Yamaya. I still got to release a music video for Obayewa. I want to release music that has nothing to do with Orisha. It's just my own creative endeavors. Before I got into Orisha, I was making music. I was making hip hop, making love songs on the piano. So I have a whole plethora of ideas for music that have nothing to do with Ocha. So I want to release that, too. But let's jump into it because I don't want to have to do this a third time. And over here in negative space, you're gonna see all of the writings. I don't have my board with me, unfortunately. I gotta hit the store and get a board. So this is part 2. If you can remind me, I'm gonna leave part 1 in the description box below, but there is a part 1. I believe it's titled How to Pronounce Orisha Names. So let's go into it. Okay, first Orisha. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'm gonna go through 7. So the first one, Obatala. I'm gonna get close to the camera so you can see my tongue placement. Obatala. Obatala. And notice that when I say the obata, ta is like saying the word thing. What's that thing over there? Obatala. Obatala. I've heard a lot of people say obatala, or obatala. And I don't want to use the word incorrectly because, I don't claim to be no big old oriate and whatnot. But, it just sounds weird to me, like the difference between saying olokun versus olokun. When in Lukumi we say olokun or yemayalokun. So, obatala. In Yoruba, I believe they do say like obatala. And in Kanoble, oshanla. But we'll focus on obatala. That's how you say it. Slowly, obatala. Fast, obatala. A lot of times when you say fast in regular conversation, oh, who's your car? Oh, my car's obatala. Because they're saying it fast, it may sound like wobatala. But obatala. If you say it quickly, wobatala. If you're saying it slow, obatala. That's how you say it. Next, chango. Emphasis, so obatala, the emphasis is on the last A, obatala. And when you say chango, and again, it should be over here. I'm going to insert all the names or whatever in text. Chango, C-H-A-N-G-O. So, lukumi, chango. Emphasis on the O. Most names and words, emphasis is on the last letter. Not all, but I say a decent amount. Obatala, chango, yemaya. So chango, chango, chango. When you say it quickly, instead of it sounding like chango, it sounds more like chang, chango. It's not like which way is correct. If you're saying things slowly, chango. If you're saying it quickly, hey, yo, so I didn't know what chango. It's coming from the back of the throat, chango. But chango, that's how you say it, chango. If you're saying it more like isheshe, like in Africa, when they say it over there in Yoruba land, it sounds more like shango. So we say chango, they say shango, more like a shun. That's what it sounds like. I'm just saying phonetically. It's actually spelled, if you're saying it like the African way, it's S-A-N-G-O, sango. But when they actually say it, it sounds more like, to me, shango. So lukumi, chango. Isheshe, Yoruba, shango. And in Brazil, shango, with the sh. With lukumi, a lot of SH words like shango have been replaced with a CH instead of an SH. Chango, shango, and shango. So obatala. I'm gonna focus on lukumi, but I want to take each one like the 3. Okay, lukumi, Yoruba, and Candomblé style, Brazilian style. But focus on the lukumi because that's where I come from. So obatala, chango, and next yemaya. Yemaya. A lot of times because people will speak with a Hispanic accent, Latin accent, you'll hear people say the same thing like with chango, which originally is shango, but we say chango. Yemaya, you'll hear the Y in Yemaya, Yemaya, is it's Jemaya. A lot of times you hear that because the Y will sound like a J. Jemaya. Well, not Jemaya, Jemaya. That's what you'll hear a lot of elders say, Jemaya. Oh, who's your crown? Jemaya. But to pronounce that, Yemaya. 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 Emphasis on the last letter. If you're talking Yoruba, Jemoja. That's how they say it because they don't have J's. Although I have seen it with a Y. I mean, they don't have Y's. But I have seen it with the Y before in Yoruba. So Lukumi, Yemaya or Jemaya. Yoruba, Jemoja. Jemoja. En Candomblé, Yemoja. Yemoja. I'll say it slowly. Lukumi, Yemaya. Jemaya. Yoruba, Jemoja. Jemoja. And Candomblé, Yemoja. Okay, next, Ochun. So, Lukumi way of saying Ochun. It's O-C-H-U-N, Ochun. Emphasis on the U. O-C-H-U-N. Ochun. Oh, who's your crown? Ochun. The original, a lot of times, even in Lukumi, you'll see something in like Spanish text where Ochun may be spelled O-S-H-U-N, but it's still pronounced Ochun. But some people do say Oshun, which is more correct. But if we're going Lukumi, we're going that broken Creole, Caribbean, Afro-Cuban way of saying things. Ochun. So Ochun. 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 I'm about to go sing to Ochun. Orisha Ochun. If we're going Yoruba, Oshun. Oshun. There's more, I guess the difference between Ochun and Oshun, there's more emphasis on the You're going to see it spelled out, but phonetically, the Yoruba say O-S-H-O-O-N. Oshun. Oshun. Yeah. And at the end, even the mouth closes, so it sounds like there's an M at the end. Oshun. And then Candomblé, Oshun. That's exactly how to say it. O-X-U-M, Oshun. But for the purpose of this video, like I said, Ochun. Obatala, Chango, Yamaya, Ochun. Next, number 5, Oya. O-Y-A. A lot of times you'll hear, because of the, Afro-Cuban accent, it'll sound like O-J-A, Oja. Oricha, Oja. So, Oya, emphasis on the A. Oya, Oya, Oya. Also, Yansan. Some people will say, Oya. Most people say Oya. But some people say, oh, who's your mother? Yansan. So, when you're saying Yansan, and keep in mind, Oya and Yansan, Yansa, are the same Orisha. The same way saying Ochun and Yalode are the same Orisha. Okay, so back to Oya. So Oya. Oya. I've heard people say Yemaya. It's Yemaya. I've heard people say Oya, which always, whenever I hear people like mispronounce the words, I would cringe inside. So it's not Oya, it's Oya. When you're saying Oya, you're putting emphasis on the O, not on the A. So it's correctly Oya. When you're saying Yemaya, they're putting the emphasis on the first A. You're supposed to put the emphasis on the second A. Yemaya. So Oya, there's Yansan. When you're saying Yansan, meaning mother of 9, the emphasis is on the first A. Yansan, not Yansan. Yansan. Obini Yansan. Obini Yansa. Hekwahe Yansa. And so there's Yansan. Yansan. And some people say Yansa, and they just remove the N. So Oya, Yansan, Yansa. Next, Olokun. Some people say Olokun, meaning, Olo, meaning owner of, Okun, the ocean, owner of the ocean, Olokun. Emphasis on the second O, not the U. So it's Olokun, not Olokun. Olokun. But that one's like a 50-50, like I said, I'm not going to say who's correct and incorrect. I'm just saying, like how I've heard it and how I cringe a little when people mispronounce things. So, Olokun. Also, people will also say for Olokun, Yemayalokun, which is an older way, at least like some elders say, instead of saying, oh, I received Olokun, they say, you receive Yemayalokun. 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 And the emphasis will be, if you say Yemaya alone, then it's Yemaya, emphasis on the A. But if you say Yemayalokun, then you're putting the emphasis, Yemayalokun. You'll see. I'm all gonna have it over here so you can see, guys. I hope I'm not being too confusing. I'm not trying to make this video too long. So Olokun. Olokun. Or, same Orisha, Yemayalokun. 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 Next and last one is Orunmila. Orunmila. It's not Orunmila. It's not Orunmila. It's Orunmila. The emphasis is on the U. Orunmila. In Isheshe in Africa, they say Orunmila. Instead of saying Orunmila, they say Orunmila. That's just another thing with pronunciation. When in Spanish, you have the R, which is going to sound like a little bit like a D in English, I guess. Orunmila. In Isheshe, Orunmila. Also in Lukumi, so you have Orunmila and Orula are the same exact Orisha. So Orunmila, the Orisha of divination. I can't remember what the heck his name means. I have it written down. It's in my book. But each Orisha, their name translates to literally means this or that. So Orunmila, Orunmila, Orunmila. Or Orula, Orula. Emphasis on the U. And if you want to say more Isheshe, Orunmila. I don't know if they say Orula. No, I won't say they do or don't because I don't know. So I know for a fact they say Orunmila. And yeah, so there's many more Orishas that I could continue on. I don't mind doing a part 3. Just let me know in the comments whether it's something you're interested in seeing. So I'll go down the list. Obatala, 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 Chango, 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 Yemaya, 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 Ochun, 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 Oya, 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 or Yansan, Yansa, Olokun, or Yemayalokun, Olokun, Yemayalokun, and last, Orunmila, Orula, Orunmila, Orula, or if you say Orunmila. That's it, and definitely like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, like I said, let me know if you're interested in seeing another video. There's like mad Orisha. And then if you break it down even to like more, then you have, there's Obatala. But then there's some say, 16 paths of Obatala, and some say 24, and then, how many paths are there? Like, wow, are there 21? Are there 121? 441? Heard different things. And they all have, different pronunciations. But I hope this helped, guys. And bendición and el quiso over now. Peace.